Roseville coming off a first-round bye as the 3 seed in D4, hosting 6th-seeded Sac-High. Buckle your seatbelt, folks, because we are in for a bumpy ride. First quarter, Tigers strike first as they almost get your boy to bite on the fake handoff. Mason Cisnera to Graham Daly for a 25-yard strike, and Roseville leads 7-0 early. But the Dragons waste no time in answering back. You know, some people like to kick returning habits. Well, Demarie Taylor is making a habit of returning kicks. 74 yards to the crib, and just like that, we're all knotted up at 7 apiece. Sac-High quarterback LaRon James-RADCLIFFE back to Taylor, this time for a 51-yard strike. I'm picking up Demarie Taylor from my high school fantasy team ASAP. Toward the end of the first, Roseville getting fancy like Applebee's on a date night. The double pass from Cisnera to Jaden Broussard to Kenny McClure for a 35-yard hookup. And that sets up the Tigers for a 1-yard direct snap to Colton Wolf. A 2-point conversion makes it 15-13 Tigers. And check out Roseville principal Ashley Sarin getting the push-ups for points in. Bend those elbows. On the next drive, Sac-High's LaRon James-RADCLIFFE had himself a night. He finds the end zone here from 3 yards out, and the Dragons go back in front 20-15. On Roseville's next drive, Mason Cisnera dumps it off to Caden Padone. He knows what to do with it from 15 yards out. 22-20 Roseville. We are headed for a shootout, folks. But the Dragons get one in just before the half as James-RADCLIFFE hooking up with his cousin Cordell Radcliffe. A sophomore to freshman combo, by the way. Sac-High leads 26-22 at the break. More Sac-High in the third. Check out this catch from Jamel Eddings. In double coverage, not a problem. That extends the Dragons' lead to 33-22. And Roseville keeping pace, though, as Colton Wolf once again with the direct snap from a yard out to get the Tigers back within a field goal at 33-30 midway through the third. But LaRon James-RADCLIFFE is at it again to close the third. He gets a little help from his O-line. That's Big Joe Falealili giving him the push. 39-30 Sac-High as we enter the fourth. And the Dragons continue breathing fire as Cordell Radcliffe punches in his second TD of the game. What a football family that is. Sac-High leads 45-30. But Roseville says this is our home turf and we're not going down without a fight. DeMarcus Gresham barrels in for a tutty to make it a one-score game. Roseville finally gets the defensive stop it needs, and it has one last chance to tie the game. But on the final play of the game, Cisnera is chased down by Harold Osby. The clock strikes 0, and it's the Sac-High Dragons who are moving on to the section semis.
Man, the hard work we've been putting in all day, all night. Man, stuff crazy, man. We've been doing too much work just to get to this point and lose, bro. We got to keep going. We got to keep going.